Okay. Hello! And welcome to another scene. It's Dublin. You know what we're doing. There's changeling things. By changeling things, I mean there's this one specific person who was like, motorcycle! And I was like, okay. So, now we've got to deal with this motorcycle. There's a motorcycle. It's kind of very sad that it's alive. It's a motorcycle with a Gatling gun and just changeling bullshit. There's also a very happy troll who is very ready to go on the first ride. They may or may not be planning to steal the motorcycle as well for one night and go about the town. That's neither here nor there. Moment. Oh. Tadgel's place. Where all the bullshit happens. Be real here, guys. Kind of where it all goes down. So, what is Tadgel doing? Like being very quiet. Silent. Hello? Oh, Evan dropped. Well then, guys. Oh my goodness, one of my withered died. I'm sad. Well, this is not how I expected this to go down. Very silent.
Wow, that was really weird.
Hello.
So, what were we saying?
It was basically the whole intro. It's Tadgel's place. Catherine is very eager to go out and ride the motorcycle. She might be planning on stealing it one night to go ride about the town. But so what's Tadgel doing?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Beg your pardon?
Do you hear me now? Okay. I do not know what is going on. I am afraid. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Will probably be better next time. Maybe.
For some reason, my internet has just been like, no. No.
Tell your internet to stop being a douchebag.
Beg your pardon?
Tell your internet to stop being a douchebag.
Yosh. Anyway, what were you just...
What?
I said, what were you describing?
Pretty much that Catherine is waiting around, very prepared to go and ride around in the motorcycle, and we're just waiting around right now.
Tintagel is going to walk out into, totally has a garage, because now it has a garage. Or a garage. Kim, do you pronounce it garage or garage?
Garage?
Excellent. And he will absent-mindedly go and sit on the bike, just completely not looking at Catherine, and he will turn it on, as in oblivious that she's there.
She's gonna hop in the sidecar.
The sidecar is currently disconnected, Kim.
Then she will connect it.
I'll hit her in the face and say, "And what do you think you're doing?"
Going along for the ride. What else?
But I wanted to go into the country and clear my head with quiet time.
That's cool.
Do you understand the meaning of the word quiet, Sir Dawnbreaker?
Oh, of course, Tintagel. I can be quiet. I'm quiet a lot.
Ha. Fine. Very well. He will You know what? He won't say fine. He will just, without looking at her, he will throw her a helmet.
She'll squeal very happily, and then she'll just. What is Seeker? What are you doing?
Because he's actually a nice guy. Her helmet is pink and has a pony on it.
She'll kind of make a little happy troll noise, which is this very odd squeal, and then she will lean over and give Tintagel a very, very large hug.
You almost swear he gasps, "My sternum!"
Thank you, Tintagel. You're so amazing. Have I ever told you that? Like, you're so great and fun.
Fine. He will flick the key, or rather the Terrence is turned on by a key, but you also have to enter some numbers on a keypad, I've decided. He is a secure motorcycle.
Okay.
And he will start up Terrence. This is the first time he started him up. Well, no, Terrence has been, in the sense that he is sentient, so he's been conscious during a lot of the building of him. But this is the first time we've properly started him up.
Oh, joy. How wonderful this is.
I do quite agree.
You know how this would be made better?
Oh, how might that be?
If I was left alone. Not forced to drive you around.
If what, sorry?
He said, Terrence is speaking, and he said, pretty much, this would be made better if I didn't have to drive you guys around.
Think about it like this. It's your lot in life.
Wonderful. Chauffeur is all I've ever been created to do. How utterly horrible.
Are you going to be this abjectly grumpy throughout the entirety of our journey?
I probably will.
I see. Sigh.
You try being a motorcycle whose only lot in life is to drive around you, and then see how much fun that you have afterwards.
At least it will be an adventure. he will say as he kicks the throttle.
Ow!
Can you? You don't feel pain. Stop being melodramatic.
Be careful with that. That is me you are hitting. And pulling and squeezing, and it is unpleasant.
If it helps, I'm also sitting on you, if that is of some point of contention.
Yes, I know. You are very heavy. You need to lose weight.
God damn it, this and the ogre now have something in common. God, I hate you.
You're welcome.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, Tintagel is going to kickstart Terence and open her up as he leaves the garage with Catherine in the sidecar, probably going squee.
She is. She's very happy. She does, you know, she clearly wants to talk, but because Tintagel was like, silence, she's kind of forcing herself to be quiet. And by forcing herself, I mean she actually has, like, pursed her lips together.
I'm not sure where Tintagel's going to go, Kim. He's just going to pick a destination and drive.
That lovely thing called fate that the STs get to fuck around with.
Yes! Also known as destiny, and go fuck yourself.
Indeed. Okay, so what better place to go riding around than, you know, in the dreaming? Because nothing can go wrong in the dreaming. Such a lovely, lovely place, don't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Just, it's amazing, and it's beautiful, and Tintagel is scaring all of the creatures of the dreaming as the motorcycle goes, you know, typical motorcycle noises. And all the chimerical birds are flying around and freaking the fuck out, and they're like, "Da fut, why thy fuck?" And all other manner of little things like that. All in all, good day. I said, all in all, it is a good day.
On a slight side note, Kim, how's the dragon?
The dragon is the Durgan is feeling a lot better. They've done several flights. With her brother. She can now go into human form because all of her bones are knitted back together properly. It was very painful, but she managed. She's doing good.
Hooray!
Yes.
Coincidentally, Justin is asking me if number one can have a thing with the ghost librarian who lives in the library.
What?
I don't even know. He's just making up random bullshit at this point.
What shit in the library? There's no ghosts in the library.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Don't Don't go aw, you got enough.
Never enough, Kim. Never enough.
Oh, really now?
Yes, moving swiftly along. Continuing.
Yes. You guys are driving around the... Oh, hold on. Oh, that would fucking help if I did the wrong... Anyway, so... Lear is very cool and calm as you are driving around. not too much is happening right now, which is very odd. Mostly because everything's kind of scared away by the giant, of the motorcycle. And then as you're driving around, you're pulling up beside a little river, a stream. And something is swimming alongside the two of them in the stream.
I beg your pardon, Kim, that kind of cut up for me. What water in the stream?
There is something swimming in the water beside you guys in the river.
Oh. Tintagel's going to stop Terence.
Oh, wonderful. I finally
like,
get a break in my
Terence.
life.
Then remembering Terence is not a horse.
One moment. Yes.
Before he's going to step off Terence very gingerly, he's going to make his look at the stream properly.
Whatever was swimming beside you guys has now stopped, and you can very faintly make out a figure under the water. It's kind of very hard to see, though. It's very murky, because the river is murky. But it's just chilling there.
I beg your pardon, Kim?
There is a figure under the water. It's very hard to see because it's murky, but it is just chilling there right now. It's not moving above the water. It's just saying maybe about a foot below. It's very murky, but there is clearly something down there.
What would be a correct lore to roll if there is one?
You got the lane lore?
I do got the lane lore. I got the lane lore too.
And then it would be.
Can you please? Can you roll me my 6 stats, please?
I might. I might not. You never know. You never know. Not 67 D10s. Oh no, buddy. What is you doing? What the fuck? What? No. I. Evan, we're gonna have a talk. Because you keep using up, like, literally all of my dice luck. Like, literally all of it.
I mean, it's important for me that you don't have good dice luck when it comes time to the character's life.
This is not a good. You know how many successes you got? Oh, it's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's okay. You got 6 successes. So. Hold on. That is a Kelpie chillin'. Oh, he's gone. Goodbye! Gives me time to think it might not be a Kelpie anymore. Woohoo! Huh. Is he back? Is he back? Dun 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 dun.
I am back, It's just somewhat interesting getting good internet reception today, apparently.
That is understandable. I want to say good, sir.
So, what did my elven eyes see, Kim?
I can hate your elven eyes on my dice. Like, on the 6 dice, you got 6 successes. Everything was like a 7 and an 8
Well,
and a
Kim,
9.
tell me give me its life story. I'm what it ate for breakfast.
Yeah, pretty fucking much. You kind of look, and chilling underneath the water is I mean, that's a fucking kelpie.
A water horse, you say?
Yes, except it is not in its horse form. It is actually chilling in its mortal form, or kind of like facing me, because they can do that because they're pretty much like selkies, but instead of seals, it's
Kim,
horses.
because I got 6 successes, what are their kith both flaws and their kith benefits?
Similar to selkies, they can spend a point of glamour and shift into their natural shape. It's any breed of horse or pony, and the kelpie can maintain this form indefinitely. Our other one is in either form, their quote-unquote human or horsey form. They're hypnotically alluring. And that is, of course, how they lead people to water. They just kind of, hey, look at me! And then just kind of, in their hypnotic allure, bring them to the water and then drown a bitch. Their vulnerability, though. Kelpies can be captured and bound into service to a master. The kelpie in question must be bridled, either, in their horsey or human form with enchanted equipment. Jewelry can work for the mortal form, but only a full bridle works for the horsey form, and the kelpie stays in that form until released by their master.
So if I'm able to, if I give them jewelry, so do they have to? Kim, is this like a Dobby situation, as in if I present them and they take it, or is it like they actually have to put it on?
They actually have to put it on.
He's going to look down into the water. Is the kelpie looking up at me?
Yeah.
Or is it doing up?
It's just kind of idly looking up at you, just kind of like, oh, well, this is new.
Kim, is it pretty?
Fuck yeah. It's a kelpie.
Are all kelpies pretty? I don't know.
Well, I mean, technically it's like charisma empathy that they have. They're very charismatic, but this one also has like decent appearance.
Looking down at the kelpie, he's going to wave. Be like, hello.
She will wave back. Like, hello.
He's going to walk back over to Terence. And he's going to casually shrug. And he's going to say, there's a person in the water.
Oh, how wonderful. Do you want me to carry them on my back, too?
Possibly.
Perhaps then I shall break. I shall break
I doubt
any more weight.
I would like to point out that the engine I put into you, I'm pretty sure in the Grey World equivalent, could move a tank.
That might be, sir. At the end of the day, engine doesn't matter if you break the fucking seat with your butt. You are very heavy, as is the troll. The troll is actually heavier than you are. Catherine looks sad, but she doesn't say anything.
You know what? He's happy Tintagel now. He's not douche Tintagel anymore. So he's going to pat the troll on the head, be like, there. Sad troll. He will say, he goes so far as to say, I think you have a lovely figure for a troll.
For a troll?
No, I mean, trolls are not naturally slender and such. I'm going to hide now.
Tears begin to well up in Catherine's eyes.
Oh crap. Well, I mean, Kim, what is Catherine's build?
She's lean but muscular.
Beg your pardon?
Lean and muscular.
Okay. He will say, I think, what's her appearance?
Oh, she's only like app 2.
Oh. He will say, I think you look rather fetching. Pat, pat. And we'll get you a cupcake when we go home.
I'm looking for a troll, baby!
He'll say, nonsense. I'm sure one day you'll have a troll husband and have delightful little troll children.
Why is it all gonna be a troll, huh?
I don't know.
Huh? Can we not interkiss marriage anymore?
I don't know what this kingdom's policy is on it. You remember that time in Istanbul? It didn't end well.
We don't talk about Istanbul.
That's fair. He'll say, in the meantime, do you want to go and meet the lady in the water, or do you want to just sit here in Terrence?
I don't know. I mean, is my figure, okay enough to allow that? Like, for a troll?
Yes. Yes, I think you look rather ravishing. Now come along.
For a troll?
Yes, for a troll.
This is the last time to... Whatever. Doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm fine. No.
I would perk empathy the troll, Kim, but actually, you know what, Kim? With my 2 mighty dice.
Fucking 2 dice. Okay.
My 2 mighty dice.
Get for being a Dougal. You failed. You can't tell anything.
Well, fuck people, I guess. He's gonna make a mental note that he's gonna make her something nice when we get home. Something pretty.
Make up for you being a douche.
This is why Tintagel was so in love with his first wife. Do you know why? Because she understood the fact that he will constantly put his foot in his mouth when it comes to anything social.
For a she.
I'm a Dougal. We're like the least social family.
That sounds like a fucking personal problem.
God dang it, Kim. Just for that, I'm gonna mount this horse lady. Yeah.
Oh, why'd you have to say it like that? Come on,
I phrased it in the way I chose to phrase it.
You got a wife. She's not even in horse form.
Oh no, I'm just gonna mount her in human form.
Can't stand you.
But yes, now Kim, we're just gonna we're just going to mooch back over to the water. Tintagela's going to remove like a bar of chocolate from the innermost section of his armor because he totally keeps chocolate in there. He's going to give it to the troll so the troll will feel better.
Just throws it back at him.
He's going to turn around as they walk to the water. He's going to say, "This is going to be a thing, isn't it?"
I don't know. I guess for a troll, that's.
I would like to point out, I treat you exceptionally well.
For a troll.
You going to stop that?
No.
Okay. You can do it for the next hour, but after that, stop.
No.
What would Aja think if she saw you?
I don't really care.
Damn it, my threats of the older sister didn't work. They normally work.
You can't always keep, doing the whole older sister card. That only works so often, Tintagel.
He'll just turn and look at the troll. Okay, what do you want?
I don't know.
Do you want a pony?
No, I don't want a pony. Not like a 5-year-old little girl.
What do you want then?
I don't know.
Just name it, and as long as it's in my power, you can have it.
No, nah.
Really? He will look at you straight on, and he will say, "Catherine Dawnhammer, or Sir Catherine Dawnhammer, you are a beautiful member of a wonderful kith, and anyone, regardless of their kith, regardless of their lineage, regardless of their house, would be lucky to have you." And he will roll charisma expression, which I now have. He has 6 dice of it, and I'm going to spend that willpower.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Should I do it again?
So with the willpower spent, that's 5 successes. Right. Well, she'll look a lot happier. She looks a lot happier, but she's still gonna mutter for a troll under her breath.
Fine. We're gonna walk the water now.
That's the whole conundrum happening between Tintagel and the troll. Yeah.
Kelpie?
Yes. This is the whole conundrum with the troll. The Kelpie has kind of stood up. Well, she hasn't stood out of the water, but the top half of her head is kind of poking out from underneath the water.
Kim, how naked is she on a scale of 1 to naked?
Hella.
Excellent. So wait, correct me if I'm wrong. So other than they, in legend, they drag, sailors to their deaths and whatever else, that's not actually part of their kith law, is it? Like, they don't have to do it.
Nope, they do not.
Okay. Tintagel is going to walk down, and he's going to sit next to the riverbank, and he's going to say, "Good morning."
She will blink at Tintagel.
Lovely stream.
Nods head.
Conversation. It's great. A means by which two people can converse and come to understand one another.
Indeed it is. Finally say.
I was led to understand that the Tharlane had left, and yet here I find you.
We had not left. We were simply out of sight.
Oh, I see. Any particular reason why? Or...
Someone had come, and we did not wish to deal with her. So we hid.
Was I... Who found out that the Queen of Fuck You was here. I don't know if I found that out, or was that somebody else?
Was Brett's character. Was Blythe.
Okay, cool. He will say, "Oh, really? Who are you hiding from?"
She'll just ever so slowly move underneath the water again.
And Angel's going to basically try and offer her. This is going to seem so dodgy. He's going to take the candy bar he offered Kathy. He's going to be like, chocolate, chocolate. Yes, Kim. I'm tempting it back with candy.
She will move back out from underneath the water. Just enough to kind of like reach her hand out. She'll take the candy bar and then pull it underwater and have it.
Well, that half worked.
Then she'll move back up and she'll just kind of hand Tintagel the watery trash, the watery wrapper.
Watery wrapper, which is immediately handed to Catherine.
Oh, of course. Hand it to the troll.
He will point out rather correctly that she has much larger pockets than he does.
She just kind of grumbles. Whatever, for a troll. Hey, give me just one moment. I gotta call somebody real fast. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. The woman will the Kelpie will come back out from underneath the water. You know, just enough where her head's peeking out. She'll say, "Why do you wish to know?"
He will contemplate and he will say, "Because I don't know the answer."
Why do you wish to know the answer?
Contemplate. And he'll say, "Because I made an oath that if it was in my power, I would keep those of you who wish to be outside of this war safe. And I intended to keep my word."
I'm assuming she made this with Keldana.
I did.
I see. His... The Lady of the North is here.
This wouldn't by any chance happen to be Lord Keldanoth's sister, would it?
Would indeed be her.
So, Ulster's queen ventures forth to Leinster. This is interesting.
In secret, of course.
No doubt, which means that her escort must be small.
Indeed.
She is here to solicit her brother's help for her husband's war.
Somewhat. Not really. Kind of.
What do you mean?
She is also coming to look for a Severtall bride for her son, believing that will strengthen the relations of the Thalain of the North and the Thalain down here.
Has she found such a bride?
Possible? I am not sure. I don't really come out of my river.
Is it your river?
Technically, it's the River Hags, but I've claimed it. We fight occasionally. She won't recognize my claim on this area, but it is okay.
Kim, river hags aren't actually Thalain, are they?
No, they're not. Which is very odd.
Hmm?
No, they're not actually.
What are they?
They are, oh shit. Darlene, I think. They're a part of the other Kiths.
Hmm. It is a mighty fine river, and I wish you luck to have it.
Thank you.
You know what, Kim? He's going to reach into his pouch. He's going to withdraw 3 dross coins, and he's going to throw them into the water for the Kelpie.
She's gonna look down, as the coins slowly float to the bottom. She's just gonna say, "Could you not have handed them to me?"
No, by the way, if she was near enough for me to hand them, as opposed to, I thought she was in the middle of the water and I was sitting in the bank. But he will go down to the river and he will hand them. He's ready for his Dex Athletics in the event she tries to drag him in.
Okay. Okay. She'll take it.
It would be a not today Satan moment.
You know what? Just for fun, when she takes it, she'll just kind of gently grab his hand and go, "Boo," and then let go.
Tentacul will smile and he'll say, "If you ever need help in keeping your river clean, you will let me know, won't you?"
She'll tilt her head at that. It's kind of like, huh?
Well, it's your river after all. I'm merely trying to help a friend keep what is theirs.
We are friends now, huh?
You'll not. I should think so. I have no reason why you would be my enemy, and I run by the premise if you are not my enemy, then everyone can be my friend.
That is very odd ways to think about it.
I think the world would be better if there were more friends and less enemies.
You have changed much, Tintagel.
Have I?
Indeed. There
Since
were
when?
rumors going around. Since your wife came back. There were rumors going around that you were a very upset old Kithane, and now look at you. You are much different.
He will ponder for a moment and he'll say, possibly. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible with love, it seems.
Yes. In that case, he will stand up and he'll say, "What is your name, friend Kelpie?"
Oh, my name. I usually just go by Kelpie.
I'm sure you have a name.
I most certainly do have a name.
May I ask for it?
But why would you want to know it?
So I may then call you by it. You know my name. I think I'm rather at a disadvantage.
I know your name because you are very well known.
Perhaps.
You say perhaps like it is not true, but yet it is extremely true.
I hope that they say nothing but good.
Some do, some don't. Rumors always change, depending on who you hear them from.
I'm curious, friend Kelpie, and what do they say of me then?
They say different things. Like, ooh, just recently, the challenge. That was interesting. Held it up.
Interesting in what way?
What you fought. And what you fought for.
Would you believe if I told you I fought for the wrong reasons to begin with, but in the end I fought for the right reason?
But do you believe it is the right reason? Was it truly the right reason? Or do you believe it is the right reason because you wished it to be the right reason?
In the beginning, I fought for stupid, arrogant pride. Pride in a name that ultimately is just words. I fought because that was what I believed mattered. However, on that day, I was shown that I might fight for someone's true love, and I believe that that is something worth the fighting for.
But how do you know it was true love?
I don't. You never do, really. Until it finds you. You merely have to trust that your heart is telling you the right thing.
Is it really telling you the right thing, though?
He'll contemplate, and he'll say, I think so. I hope so, anyway.
And what if it does not go well? What if it was not true love after all?
Then we can at least say that we tried to fight for an ideal, even if the ideal is as elusive as shadows and mist.
But it is not elusive in shadows and mists for you, is it?
I am lucky, I suppose.
Hmm.
It was a pleasure to meet you, friend Kelpie, even if you will not tell me your name.
Ah, Cathay.
It is came out of character. You didn't have a name for it the first time, did you?
Shut up. Look, I got a name for it for her now. That's all that matters.
He will stand up and he will kind of tip his hat to the Kelpie before he will look at Catherine and he'll say goodbye to what was it, Califrey?
Cathay.
Say goodbye to Cathay.
She'll lean back in the car, just kind of cross her arms across her chest, look over and say goodbye. Much as a troll can. Say goodbye.
He will actually tuft her very slightly across the back of the. Actually, wait, no, she's much about the back of the neck. I was going to say the back of the head, but she's like 2 feet taller than he is. So like very kind of.
Gonna have to reach up.
Yes.
She'll just kind of turn to look at him with those. Did you just?
He will shrug as he walks away and he'll say, I promised you a cupcake.
You just hit me on the back of the head.
Not very hard. And technically I couldn't reach your head, that was mostly neck.
It's not my fault you're a short little sheep.
He will sigh, and once Tintagel will open his own arms, and he will say, "May I have a hug?"
She'll slide further down in the sidecar as much as she can. Since it is... She can't go too far down, but she tries. She's not looking at Tintagel anymore.
He will say, "Whenever you ask for a hug from now on, I will have my answer."
As Tintagel is, looking towards Catherine, opening his arms out for a hug, he'll be embraced from behind in a very, gentle yet wet hug.
I'm being hugged by a Kelpie, haven't I?
You're being hugged by a Kelpie.
I'm okay with this. He will hug the Kelpie back. Hugs for the Kelpie.
She will smile. It seems you are not as bad as they all say.
Once again, who are these they?
The other Thelaine.
I would have thought that Thelaine would have viewed me somewhat positively, no? Nay?
Not all of them. At the end of the day, you're still a Cathane.
Yes. But I keep my word.
Yes. But even that can go so far.
If death is a destination that can be gotten to, then that is where my word will take me, should it be needed, should I need to honor it.
Very interesting words to say.
I like to think I'm an interesting person.
Everyone would like to think that of themselves, but not everyone is.
As I said, I will speak to you again, no doubt. Until then, may the sun forever be at your back and your waters ever be crystal clear.
Looks down at her murky, river water. Look back over to Tintagel, and she just kind of smiles and then slinks back down into the water.
Happy Kelpie?
She's a pleased Kelpie.
Pleased Kelpie is pleased?
Yes, pleased Kelpie is pleased.
All right, we're going to drive on, Kim. Vroom!
I'm very tempted to tell your wife you got hugged by a naked woman. It just kind of
In my
says,
defense, I didn't know it was going to happen.
now your armor is all wet too. If it starts rusting, it's not my problem.
I forged this myself. It's not going to rust. It's freshly lacquered.
Why would you lacquer metal?
Fun fact, you do lacquer plate mail. Weird shit, but you do.
Why the fuck would you?
I have no idea. I think the lacquering is different though. I think that it's beeswax that they use.
And why not just call it waxing?
I honestly don't know, Kim.
I'm so... Okay.
We could hear the moment that Kim's brain imploded.
I mean, ever so slightly.
But, yeah, Tintagel's going to drive on. With Terence.
Yes. Allowing me to do more and more things. Yes! So, once again, as Tintagel is driving along, and the motorcycle is very loud, and it's scaring off a lot of things, and it's alerting Tintagil's presence to like everybody up in this piece.
I beg your pardon?
I just kind of pause to think. So as he's driving and driving and driving and driving and driving and driving and driving, there's a small little glade. Oh, and now I realize Tintagel has never been here because I got Tintagel mixed up with Ashran. So here we go. There is a small little glade. It looks small from a distance. And as Tintagel gets ever closer, there's more. And, it gets larger and larger until, Tintagel can see it more clearly. It's pretty much a circle of trees, and inside of these trees, it looks like a very, very verdant kind of growth. There's a small moonlit pool. Actually, the entire little glade is moonlit, which is kind of odd because you're seeing it from the outside. Everything on the outside is sunny and happy, except for that one little spot where it's bathed in moonlight and darkness. Because dreaming. Weird. But other than that...
He's going to stop Terrence.
Oh yes, another stop. How wonderful.
If it helps, Kim, that's how I picture you're going to be, when you join any kind of career in about 10 years' time, you're just going to be like, yes, sir, fill out the form.
Okay, why would it be in 10 years' time, considering, I'm hopefully going to get my certification to put electrodes on people in, shit, how many weeks now? 1, 2, 3. Fuck, 3 weeks. Oh, God.
Because, Kim, you're going to have to wait to get a job at Walmart till they're hiring again.
Why the fuck would I get a job at Walmart?
I don't know, because it's about all your people skills can handle.
Actually, no, not really. I have, see, you've never seen Customer Service Kim, but Customer Service Kim is very infamous at my workplace. She's very infamous. But no. I can be professional.
But moving on, he's going to step off Terrence and pat Terrence right across the handlebars if you're like, good Terrence, before he starts walking towards the glade.
Of course, petting me like I am some kind of petulant dog.
No, just a disagreeable dog.
He will rev up.
I will remind you, every time Tintagel leaves Terrence, he turns off the engine that can only be turned on with his key, so Terrence can't just drive away.
Surprise, not today. Surprise, not today. He's not driving off, though. He's just revving up. Looking like he's gonna fucking run over Tintagel, but he doesn't do it.
But yeah, no, so Kim, he's going to walk into the moonlit glade.
Yes. Inside of this moonlit glade, well, you find a bunch of Severtol. And by a bunch, I mean there's like 3. One of them is Keldanath. The other 2 you do not know, but they are female.
Kim, that kind of broke up. The bit I got from it was the phrase, a bunch of Servatol.
Yes, and then I went on to clarify, it's not actually a bunch of Severtol, it's 3 Severtol. One of which is Keldanath, and the other 2 are females that Tintagel has not seen before.
Sorry, my internet's doing that thing where it craps out again. You were saying there are some Servitol in this glade, and one of them that I've seen before. What?
Yes, one of the Severtol is Keldana. The other two, Tintagel has not seen before. And they just kind of look up at him in surprise. And there he goes. One day it will be okay.